October is always a big month for games, and 2025 is no different, especially for co-op games.
Here's a roundup of everything co-op for September and everything you need to know that's coming in October 2025.
I'm Galaxy.
I'm Norza, and today we'll answer the question,
Can it co-op? So starting off with some co-op gaming news, Gearbox has announced that the Switch 2 version of Borderlands 4, which was set to drop this month, has been delayed indefinitely. They say the game needs additional time to ensure the best possible experience, and all digital pre-orders were cancelled automatically. However, in better news, they also gave us a first look at a new Vault Hunter, dropping in Q1 of 2026. Cash is a robot ex-casino dealer turned Vault Hunter that will apparently have powers based on random chance.
if you like spiders, Grounded 2 just got a large update called the Hairy and Scary update, which brings a new tarantula boss. Players who defeat this deadly creature will get some new rewards, along with a few other additions, plus a Halloween update as well that is available for October only. There is plenty of new content available in Grounded 2 if you are playing that with friends.
Nintendo's Drag and Drive, the Switch 2 exclusive that was one of the first announced for the new console, has just received a new update adding local wireless play. This allows gamers on separate Nintendo Switch 2 devices in the same home to play offline matches together. But there's still no couch co-op split screen for the game, which is a little weird for a family-driven console.
If you like action roguelike beat 'em ups, then Kiborg just got a co-op update that adds local couch co-op via Steam Remote Play Together. So you can invite friends to play online in a co-op setting on the same screen so you can both see each other. Really cool update for this little indie roguelike. I do like the option of couch co-op in a Steam Remote Play setting. I hope more games actually add stuff like this.
Tokyo Game Show also happened last week, so here are all the co-op announcements. First up is Halloween, an asymmetrical horror game based on the movie of the same name. It's made by Illphonic, who are best known for their work in the asymmetrical horror genre, with titles like Friday the 13th The Game. Halloween is set to drop September 8th, 2026. Xbox Classic Forza Horizon 6 was announced and is set in Japan. We'll be getting more information early next year with a launch set for Xbox Series X and S and PC in 2026 and PlayStation 5 at a later unspecified date.
Hotel Barcelona announced its multiplayer modes during the Xbox showcase that you can tackle the hotel solo or team up in co-op with 2 additional players, with every run reshaping itself around how you and your partners approach it. And this has actually launched on September 26. Project Evilbane is one high on my list to check out. This is an upcoming 4-player co-op action RPG with very little known about, obviously the name being Project Evilborn, but also about the general game itself. It will launch on PC via Steam and the Microsoft Store in the second half of 2026, followed by the Xbox Series consoles in 2027, but definitely one to keep an eye out for if you like action RPGs or co-op like we do. September had a lot of co-op releases, and in case you missed any of them, here is a quick roundup. NBA 2K26 launched on all platforms on September 5th. This is the latest in the NBA 2K franchise, and it did launch with a strong 81 average on Metacritic.
Garfield Kart 2, Or You Can Drift, launched September 10 on all platforms. It's basically what it sounds like, a mascot racing game with Garfield characters. Pretty much the same as Mario Kart. It's received fairly mixed reviews on Steam and a 6.5 on OpenCritic.
Borderlands 4 launched on the major consoles and PC on September 12th, with the Switch version indefinitely delayed, as we mentioned earlier. And according to OpenCritic, this has a strong 83 average for its reviews. If you want to know more about Borderlands 4, you should check our Can It Co-op review, which we will link right here.
I can't believe you're honking your f***ing horn at me.
LEGO Voyages dropped on September 15 for all platforms. This cute 2-player puzzle game boasts an average rating of 80 on OpenCritic, and we think this is definitely one worth checking out.
Skate also launched into early access on September 16th. Skate doesn't have a lot of reviews out yet as it is only in early access. However, the reviews that are out are quite strong and positive. So if you are a fan of Skate, Tony Hawk, or just generally skateboarding, definitely one to check out.
Henry Halfhead is a chaotic puzzle adventure that was released on September 16. It can be played solo or co-op, and it's a pretty short, whimsical game. It received an average of 73 on OpenCritic.
Dying Light the Beast launched on September 19th on current and last gen consoles consoles and PC. This launched with a solid 81 on OpenCritic, and if you want to know more about this one, you can check this out on our Can It Co-op review, which we will link here as well.
Sworn dropped on all platforms on September 25th, and it's taken the action roguelike genre to multiplayer with 1 to 4 player co-op. It's currently sitting on mixed reviews, and only 3 have been posted on OpenCritic, but it might be worth checking out if you're a fan of the genre.
Sonic Racing Cross Worlds launched on September 25th on all platforms with a strong 83 on OpenCritic. This is a kart racer in the same vein as Mario Kart, except with the Sonic characters, but being Cross Worlds, there are additional characters like the Persona characters, as well as Minecraft has been added to the game. Plenty of interesting things to check out with a strong score as well for reviews.
EA Sports FC 26 launched on all platforms on September 26, and it has a pretty strong 79 average on OpenCritic. These come out every year, so we're sure you know what you're in for if you're fans of the series.
Lego Party launched on September 30. This launched with a strong 81 on OpenCritic, and it is essentially Mario Party except the Lego franchise. So if you're a big fan of that, this is definitely one to check out, and one that we plan to check out ourselves.
All right, let's move on to what you can look forward to in October. King of Meat is the new co-op party platformer on the block, coming to PC and consoles on October 7th. Framed as a TV show, it features community-built dungeons, puzzle solving, and creative combat.
We Were Here Together is a puzzle-solving adventure which you and your partner must prove you can communicate and work together to escape the haunted Castle Rock. This is launching on October 9th for the Switch, but is already out on PC if you do want to check it out yourself.
Little Nightmares 3 drops on all platforms on October 10. It's an atmospheric adventure that can be played in 2-player co-op or solo with an AI companion. Little Nightmares Enhanced Edition is also releasing on the same day.
Battlefield 6 is launching on current gen consoles and PC on October 10th. Keep an eye on the channel for a Can It Co-op for this one. And if you are a fan of military shooters and just driving around in a tank, it's definitely one to check out.
Pokemon Legends ZA drops for Switch consoles on October 16th. We'll be seeing the new real-time combat system and the return of Mega Evolutions with this latest title in the Pokemon series. Primarily single player, but there is a multiplayer mode called the Battle Club for up to 4 players.
Fellowship is a multiplayer online dungeon adventure that takes the raiding aspect that you would know from MMO and turns it into its own game with plenty of dungeons to run. This is launching into early access on 17th of October this year, and definitely one to check out if you are a fan of old school MMO raiding and just want to experience that in its own standalone game.
We're getting a new Jackbox Party Pack with the 11th in the series releasing on October 23rd. By now, we know the drill, but it's definitely one to pop on the radar for party gaming chaos.
Godbreakers is a frenetic co-op action game where you use powers and battle epic bosses in a chaotic, ever-shifting world. This is launching on PlayStation 5 and PC on October 23rd. This is our indie pick of the month for the 4-player action co-op, but also the really interesting looking animation style as well as the art style. There looks like there's just something about this one that you might want to check out with the fast and fluid combat, a lot of depth in its systems where you can make your own builds as well as absorb enemy powers. A lot of interesting things happening with this one. Definitely one to keep an eye on.
Escape Simulator 2 arrives on October 28th for PC. It's bringing new rooms to explore, complete with puzzles to solve and secrets to uncover. You can also craft your own escape rooms using their Room Editor 2.0.
Arc Raiders is launching on October 3rd on current gen consoles and PC. This is a free-to-play third-person PvPvE extraction shooter that is set in a lethal future Earth ravaged by the mechanics threat known as an Ark. If you are interested in these extraction shooters, this is one to check out that does have a lot of positive buzz from its open betas that have occurred.
And now I'd like to introduce you to the Co-op Club. Kinda like a book club, but for co-op gaming. Each month, we and our Discord community will pick a game for the Co-op Club, and for our inaugural month, we have
Pokemon Legends ZA. While not strictly a game you can play co-op all the way through, Pokemon Legends ZA is getting a 4-player PvP multiplayer mode known as ZA Battle Club. In this mode, players will be able to challenge up to 3 other players in a stage and defeat each other's Pokemon within a 3-minute time limit.
Whether there is more depth to the multiplayer mode of Pokemon Legends, like trading or exploration together, we're all going to find out when the game launches on October 16th. If you want to be a part of the conversation and possibly have your messages, thoughts, critiques read on the next Can It Co-op Monthly, make sure you join our Discord via the link in the description and jump into the discussion in the Co-op Club channel.
Did we miss any games for October? Want us to do a Can It Co-op on a specific game? Let us know in the comments down below. So if you're looking to team up
Or just chat about co-op games,
join our Discord linked below.
I'm Galaxy.
I'm Norza, and this is Can It Co-op.